Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are in the world. Welcome back to Stay on Your Feet podcast. I'm your host, Mr. Browne. And today we are joined by our new co-host again, man like Coach Cam. What you saying, bro?
All good, my bro. Yourself?
Yeah, man, not too bad. Wish I was in a bit of a better mood. We'll get into that shortly. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We are here for the Man United Arsenal roundup. Um, where do we start, man? It's techie for me and it's real dark for me this weekend. I can't lie, bro. I'm not used to losses. I'm not.
I hear. I hear. Well,
We
why
are,
don't we
man.
start with where you think things like went wrong?
Um, well, I think we started well. I think Arsenal started well. I think the first 15, 20 minutes, I thought we started well. I thought we started better than you guys, and I thought it'd be the other way around. Um, we had a few chances. Um, and then second half, midfield have got overrun. Couple mistakes from obviously Zubimendi, some bad passes. Like again, I don't think Zubimendi's fully at point. I think Saliba's pass to him could have been better. And then from there, I think from that mistake, I thought that we were just very careless in our passing, giving away balls, interceptions to you guys. You guys played well, to be honest. And I think we gave you guys too much respect at times. And I feel like we could have tried to kill off the game, but we didn't, bro. It was like when we were losing, when we brought it back to like 2-2, I still felt like we were playing like we won the game already. You know what I mean? Like there wasn't no intensity. There wasn't enough, man. That performance for me, it was embarrassing, bro. It wasn't great. It's one of the worst I've seen this season, man. We played bad against Wolves. We played bad against Liverpool. Played bad against Forest, and now we played bad against you guys. And yeah, man, I know probably gone off a little bit, but yeah, man, it's embarrassing. It's frustrating to see, man, because I went into the game very positive, as you know. I talk about 3-1s and you know what I mean, we're gonna do this and do that and all the rest of it. But yeah, man, that's football, man. It happens, isn't it? But that's my take, man. Where do you think we Arsenal went wrong? Give your point on Arsenal view and then obviously give your
I think you guys were looking at the game as a whole. I think you guys. I think not only the players, I think the fans. I think it was just like a nervous affair. I think you guys went into it with like a lot of pressure on yourselves, knowing that Villa and City had won. We're like Man United is one of them games that we can come and we'd like to fuck the party up here and there. Like we haven't won at your ground in a long time, but it's just like us to come and do something.
Yeah.
It's been 8 years since we won. Lingard dancing in, you know what I mean? That's 8 years ago. That's a long time.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. But we still, like, if you look at the FA Cup lot, we still get results against you guys. If we, like, we can still mess things up. And I feel like you guys, yeah, you started well. I did think you'd have a lot of the possession to start off with. I didn't think you'd score first. But I thought you'd have a lot of the possession, and you did. But as I was watching it with my cousin, who's a diehard Arsenal fan, and
Big up
I was saying to him into like the first 25 minutes, I said, bro, you lot are not doing anything. You've got the ball, but what are you doing? I go, this is what I mean about you guys. There's no actual. It's like there's nothing happening.
Yeah.
You get in the final third, and I wouldn't be scared until a corner came. And that's where it shows as well, because a corner happens at your ground, and you erupt like you've scored. And it proves like that's what you heavily rely on. And I think
you're right.
You got the 1 goal lead, and it was a bit of a shaky one because really it's a Martinez own goal at the end of the day. The keeper saves it. It's going straight at the keeper. It's hit Martinez on his leg when he swung for it, and when he's fighting with Timber, it's gone in.
Yeah.
As soon as that happened, I see you guys kind of revert back to, okay, maybe like that's it now. You started playing the ball around the back. There was no penetrative passes or anything like that.
Yeah.
There was no need for Gabriel, no need for Saliba and Zubimendi to be doing that back there. You've got the lead now. Impetus is now to trying to go
and get a
it.
tough one and
and you messed around at the back, not wanting to play that pass. Because I've even seen the breakdown that Jamie Carragher did. There's 2 passes Saliba or Zubimendi could have made into either Odegaard or to Rice that he didn't make. It goes back. It's a bad pass.
Yeah.
And then this happens. And you did have control for that first half an hour, but then you look at players like Odegaard and Zubimendi, their stats prove that you had the ball, but you didn't do nothing with it.
I think Zubimendi had probably our best opportunity until the goal, to be honest. I think it was a header. But other than that, we had a lot of the ball. Again, Odegaard, ghost, bro. He's just a ghost, bro.
That's the 3rd game in a row he's been hooked now, isn't it?
I'm so tired of this guy, bro. I'm so tired of him, man. He does my head in. I'm so tired of him, bro.
You can't have a number 10 and his best attribute. His best attribute is off the ball.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I mean? Your best attribute is a number 10 and off the ball. It's a bit worrying that.
And
it's a bit worrying.
Another thing that's worrying about it as well is that the manager's constantly playing this guy, constantly giving him the armband every single game and saying, go and lead the team. Bro, all he does is hide. There's no intensity to his tackles. There's no interceptions. There's no creativity. He takes one from the ball from the centre backs, run sideways, this way, that way, never direct, never forward. When the people are coming running back, he's trying to he just point this way. He don't do nothing, bro. He just hides, bro. And I'm done with that. I'm done with that because Martinelli, you're dropping players like Eze, for example, who have all the ability in the world, all the potential in the world, but because they don't do the defensive work like you want them to, you drop them. But you don't want to drop Odegaard because he's your captain. I don't care if he's your captain or not. If he's not playing and not doing what you want him to do, then it should be the same paintbrush for everybody. It should be the same for everybody. Not because he's the captain, you play him and let him play and whatever. Nah. Sorry. Do what's best for the team. And if one gets something, hook the same another player for the same team.
I think that obviously, like I said, I think that you guys were a bit worried in the game itself. But I also look at it as well is that we nullified you in a lot of ways of just let's sit in and allow certain players to have the ball. And we did that, and it just got to a bit of Saka would get the ball out wide. He's cutting back, he's cutting another way. He's cutting back, he's cutting another way. Play it back, and then he might get it back again, and then he drives in, and then we double up on him, and he can't. There's nothing really happening. And
that's the way. That's the way to stop him. Double up with it.
And then once we've seen that you're a bit frustrated, and we could then get on the ball, we got on the ball, and you didn't press us. It's weird. You lot actually sat off us and allowed us to build up, which is quite strange for me because you guys are very much I think it was because you didn't want us to counter-attack. So I think the nervousness was, if you do counter-attack, that's where we'll get at you.
Yeah, because we know that you've got a lot of pace up top. You've got a lot of pace up top to counter.
And this is the first. I think this is the first time. Obviously, I don't watch you every single week, but I watch you enough to know. I've never seen Gabriel and Saliba as kind of not working together so well. They were both kind of doing their own game and being so worried about what was happening around them.
I think everyone was just trying to do too much, but they weren't doing enough. I think everyone was trying to. I think there was a nervous. I think we overlooked you in a certain way. I don't think we expected the game. Obviously, we didn't expect the result. We didn't expect the game to go the way it went.
Yeah.
And I think we obviously were so used to winning at home. It's like when you go to
dominance kind of thing, isn't it?
The Etihad, you automatically feel, oh, you know what, this could be a hard game. Usually the team like Liverpool at home are going to win. City at home usually going to win. Newcastle at home usually going to win. The hard places to go to, and Arsenal are coming in the last few seasons are becoming like that at the Emirates. It's hard to get a win there. So I think obviously you guys haven't been that great. this season. You haven't been great for a couple of years, and I think we just overlooked you. I know I probably overlooked you. I wasn't expecting Doku to hit a streamer like that. Obviously, I know we spoke about Cunha. We know about Cunha's levels. Weldy, we got beaten by 2 Weldy. I was like, when I saw, I was like,
yeah,
you don't save those. You don't save those.
But the thing is also when I see it, you see, like, obviously there's 2 Weldies, but if you look at the build up, we bopped it around your midfield.
Yeah, especially that Doku goal as well, man.
And the Cunha goal, the fact that Bruno's driven, passed it into maybe first time around the corner to Cunha, and he's opened up the space. Like,
you man don't do that often. You man don't play like that often. If you
we did that last week against City.
Yeah.
It just shows that, like, when you put your players into positions that they're comfortable in, and you don't give them too much info, you can see Amorim is giving them way too much info, and they don't know where they need to be. I need to be here at this point, here at that point. You put Dalot back at right back, he's not the best, but he's thriving back to what he kind of was maybe 2 years ago.
Yeah.
You're playing Dorgu, where the Lecce, like the fans and the coach have said, he played all his best football when we've actually played him in a winger position. Like, he's probably naturally a winger. We've played him there. Dorgu he's played what, 3-4 games at wing? He's got the same amount of goals as Florian Wirtz. Like, but you've put in players into positions where they don't have to overly think. You know what I mean? Yeah. Casemiro is now back in a 3-man midfield. He's got a man next to him. He doesn't have to be back and forth so much. Bruno is back in the 10. Martinez and Maguire are back in the 2, where they're comfortable. Luke Shaw is back at left back, where he's comfortable.
Yeah.
Ahmad is now a winger again, where he's not a wing back anymore.
Yeah. These things all make sense.
They all matter, and it just shows in 2 weeks, just basic coaching has helped us develop so much. And you guys weren't ready for it because you just thought, like, this is the United of Amorim still. That's what people still think. But it changes so much from when, like, just little tweaks.
You guys have certainly a new manager bounce, isn't it? That's
football, you haven't got to overcomplicate football. You don't have to.
Nah, sometimes, exactly. And I think Amorim and Arteta, and I think Pep sometimes as well, they so much detail, and it's good sometimes to have that much knowledge and have detail. And sometimes it's just to keep it basic. Do the basics.
But this is what you lot are missing, is nothing you do is off the cuff.
It's all systematic, it's all planned, it's all strategic. And
there's nothing off the cuff with you guys, So you've got no
Saka used to have off the cuff. Trossard, Martinelli, all these players. I don't know, man. Is it too far to say that these things are being coached out of players now? Like, because they want to play a certain way or to fit into the system now. Because
what did I say to you in the last show? Arteta is scared to lose.
Yeah.
So he's become a very defensive, pragmatic. He's become a defensive, pragmatic coach because he's gone 3 years at the end of the season losing games he shouldn't have because he was trying to go for games. And now in the back of his head is like, if I go for a game, I'm going to lose again. I can't have that. So now, system, keep it. Everything has to be a certain way so we don't lose possession. But it doesn't always work that way, because when you have players that can work off the cuff, your players aren't ready for it. And you don't have a player that goes, like, look, Saka tried towards the end, but you never had a player that said, give me the ball and I'm going to do something.
And who should that person be? It should be your captain.
Yeah.
Should be your captain, but where is he? He's taking a cold shower because he's not good enough. But
even when I saw Eze come on, you can see he received the ball and he looks up and he's looking at everyone going,
where is everyone? Why no one in front of
making that? No one's making that killer run. You're all standing in that position that Arteta's told you to stay in.
Yeah.
And you see there was a time he got the ball of Rice from like a 2-yard pass. He stood on the ball. He's about 15 yards out from the 18-yard box, and he just stood there and looked around for about 4 seconds. And then he just played another 2-yard pass because it was like, I have no idea what you want me to do from here.
Yeah. Nah, I get it, man. We do, like going forward. If it's not a set piece, bro, going forward, we just look mad, bro. We look mad.
Because you saw the stats after the game, right? Of all your attacking
Yeah.
players.
I've seen it all, man. I've seen it all, and
Yeah, that's
not
bad.
good enough.
It's bad.
It's bad. It is bad. It's not
bad.
good enough at all. It's not good enough at all. But at the same time, I'm gonna say it. Like, if we have to win the league based on set pieces, so be it. I don't care. I just want to win the league, bro, and then we can.
I did say that to you. The first one, you don't care how you do it, but if this goes into next year, once you've won it, you're gonna be frustrated again.
That's exactly it, bro. That's exactly it, and that's exactly what I want to happen. Like, cool. We don't play the best football this season. Cool. Let's just get the trophy. Let's get over the line, and then we can deal with that next season.
If you don't win a Champions League or a Premier League this season, you end the season playing this football with just the Carabao Cup.
I won't be happy, bro. I will not be happy with a Carabao Cup. I'll tell you that now.
Yeah, it would have to be a league cup. It would have to be a cup double, wouldn't it?
And I don't mean any disrespect to the cup, innit? I don't mean any disrespect to Carabao Cup and FA Cup. I don't want to win that. And just winning that alone is not good enough for me. It's not. Because you don't finish second 3 years in a row, spend over £1 billion, bring in 50 odd players to win the Carabao Cup. I'm sorry, you don't.
Yeah.
Not good enough, bro. It's not good enough for any football club, especially Arsenal Football Club, meant to be challenging for all the trophies on all fronts all of the time. And now we've got a squad to do that. That's what we should be doing. So I don't want to hear now, oh yeah, the FA Cup will be okay, or this will be all right. No, I want the Champions League or the Prem, or both. But I want one of them. And that's just me, innit? But
what about domestic double, though?
I would love a domestic double, bro. Of course.
No, the League Cup and the FA Cup double. Domestic Cup double.
Domestic, yeah. I'll take it. Yeah, I'll take it. Yeah, it's a double at the end of the day. There's 2 trophies.
Yeah,
if I get two trophies, I'll be very happy.
But even one of them, one alone, is not enough.
It's not good enough, bro. Of course not. Yeah. Newcastle did that. And they spent a fraction of what we spend.
Palace
I'm sorry. Palace, again, done it. You know what I mean? I'm sorry. No disrespect to them teams or the cup. But that's not what we are here for.
Yeah,
we're not. And then if any Arsenal fan tell you that, they're lying, bro. They're lying.
Yeah.
They're lying. You know.
If I look at the game though from a United perspective,
yes, bro.
I can't fault anything or anyone on the pitch. I can't. The only fault I could probably say is that battle Martinez had with Timber, that you have to be stronger there. Like, you have to be. But saying that, Timber's not a weak guy. We've seen what he does to the best of him.
To be fair to him, Martin, Timber's not a pushover, bro. Like,
yeah, we've seen what he does to the best of him, yeah. But me looking at the game, like, huh?
He needs to be stronger, but there was a couple of good battles all over the pitch. To be honest, it was good.
But obviously, me watching it as a proper fan of United and the way I see us run, like, Ineos have come in and I think they made the wrong decision of letting Amorim stay that long. I wasn't an Amorim outer. I wasn't just like, he needs to go. But I understood where, like, because I know they wanted to do the whole 3-year project thing, get him to a certain point and build a squad and everything like that. But there was games where he could have gone easily, yeah? No. So I put them at fault for that, picking the wrong manager, picking the wrong guy to stick with. But then the one thing I praise them on is, if you look at all 3 of our goal scorers, they're all 3 new transfers that Ineos have brought in. Maybe not Dorgu, not this season, but remember, but Dorgu last season.
Yeah.
They're all new signings through the Ineos system. Lemons played brilliantly. He was an unknown goalkeeper. He's a really good goalkeeper. You saw the way he was dealing with the corners. You saw the way he was taking shot stopping and things like that. Confident on the ball. He was holding onto the ball and allowing your players to come in and attack him. And he was then kicking long. Cunha is happy to come off the bench. Something I didn't think he'd be happy with. But you see, he wants to do that for the team. He's willing to do that. And Buemo.
Do you know what? Cunha,
I know
for me, he seems like a player that wants to be at United. I don't know if that's a weird thing to say.
he loves United. I watch his interviews. He loves United.
Yeah,
That's his team.
yeah,
That's his
yeah,
team.
yeah. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, you can see that. You can see
Yeah,
that.
he's a United fan. He's a
That's
United
weird
fan.
to say, but I'm glad that you obviously made that point in that, because I see that he sees like a player that he loves the team, he wants to play for the club. You know, you get certain players that, yeah, okay, cool, yeah, I pay for Arsenal, I pay for Chelsea, but my heart's actually with City, or you know what I mean? I hear that, and he seems like he's a die-hard. The way that he kissed the badge, I can see that.
He loves it. Because I've seen,
can
you know what I saw as well? I saw when he was out with Brazil, literally, I saw it yesterday. An Arsenal fan, when he was walking past, asked him, before he went to United, you're going to come to Arsenal? And he literally just laughed it off. Like, he laughed his head off. He couldn't, it was, the laugh was ridiculous. He was like, you're in your dreams.
Bro, he's United. That's a United.
Yeah, proper United fan.
Yeah, 100%.
But yeah, so where I look at it now is like I trust in Ineos to maybe bring the right players in, but I don't trust them to make the right decision on who's going to take us forward. Because you've already messed up in that part. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
but
definitely.
As a whole of the game, like Mbeumo, he might not have played, his link-up play and stuff might not have been the best, but he's clinical.
Yeah. It doesn't.
He's a clinical guy. Like, do you know what I mean? He finished that on his weak foot. He took his time, took it round the keeper, sorted it in. Ahmad, his defensive work, I think playing right wing back has actually helped him a lot because he gets back now and knows how to defend. Yeah,
I like him. I'm a big fan of Ahmad.
But his position, he's back in his position where he should be. Kobe Mainoo has not played. He's played. That's his second 90 minutes.
It's crazy.
All season.
Yeah.
That's his second 90 minutes all season, and look what he's doing. We got told that he can't cover the ground. He's run the most in both games. He's in the top. He was the top one in the first. He's in the top 3 in the second. But we've been told he can't make up the ground.
You just have to give these youngsters minutes, man. You just have to give the youngsters minutes sometimes, man. You just show that you believe in them. Let them play, bro. Let them do their thing. You know, reward them for their hard work, bro, because they have to be patient, bro. And they're obviously there amongst these men for a reason, bro. So give them the chance, innit? If you're in the lineup, play them, bro. But
moving on. 1 second. Just got to open the door. 1 second.
Yeah. No problem, bro. Do your thing. I'm just gonna pause the call. Yeah, we're back. So next question for you is your next game is at home to Fulham. Yeah. So just quickly, how do you think you guys are gonna go?
I think that's the real test. Yeah. Playing a team that is going to allow us to have the ball and want us to break them down. I watched the last 2 games we played against Fulham with Amorim, and one of them, honestly, I remember turning around to my son watching it and I said, "No, this has to be the most boring game of football I've ever watched in my life." It was horrendous. Absolutely horrendous. There was no impetus to us. Like, Fulham didn't want the ball. We didn't want the ball.
Over the years, I think United. Do you know what? United and Fulham. I think it was last season. Maybe the first game that you guys played, and I was bored. I was so bored. Like, this is one of the deadest games like I've seen. Like, man. Like, Fulham and United.
You talking about the season before with Xerxes' first game? He scored the goal at the end. It was 1-0.
Yeah, you 1-0.
Boring game.
Yeah. And then after that game, it was 1-1, and I think that went to penalty.
And then we played them in the cup as well, and it was a boring game again. They knocked us out the cup.
1-1 again. Like, it's man. Like, hopefully it's a bit more entertaining this time round. But I mean, you guys haven't. When's the last time you won 3 in a row? Back-to-back wins.
We haven't. No, did we do it once under Amorim?
Maybe we did it once under Amorim, but I think that's
no. No. We've done 2, not in the league, but we won 2 in a row in the league. Because remember, it was a massive thing that we finally won back-to-back games in the league.
ends, innit? Yeah.
Then we won another one in the cup, but then we didn't win the third in the league. Because remember, there's still that guy who did not cutting his hair for 5 games.
Yeah, the Caucasian
United Strand, yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Flipping hell. Yeah, man. But you guys should be confident because you've just beaten, the best two teams.
But we can get up for those games, and
Anyone
they're like derby games. Arsenal United is still like a derby.
We're massive rivals, regardless, bro. Regardless of where we're at in the thing, it's like Tottenham. As much as I don't rate Tottenham, and I know they're not on our level, that for me, that's still my rival, fam. I'm still gonna get up for that game. I'm still excited by that game because of all the other stuff that comes with it. You know what I mean? Football window is about what happens today, innit?
Yeah. So this is where I think the real test is, like, us breaking down a team that is going to want us to have the ball and attack them. What we haven't been able to do in a long time. But I do think with the attacking power that we have now in the right areas, i.e. an Mbeumo, Cunha, Bruno, Ahmad, if you can have all 3 or 4 of them on the pitch, I believe we should be able to break down the team. Because they're all going to be in their natural positions. If you can put Cunha on the left and Mbeumo up top, Ahmad on the right, Bruno just behind, and then you've got the energy of like a dog. Because you could, in that game, realistically, you don't have to play a Luke Shaw. You could play a Dorgo at left back and allow him
to. I wanted to mention Dorku is out injured for the next 2.5 months. I heard.
Oh, he did. There was actually a hammy that he pulled it.
Yeah, his hamstring's pulled. He's going to be out for about 10, 11 weeks or something. For
that'd be a big miss. But I guess this allows like a Cunha to cement his place. And
I was going to say who would likely come in. I reckon it'll probably be Cunha in it. Like,
be a Cunha, and then you've got like a Mount that can maybe go out there, so as a come on rather than a Cunha coming on later on. Yeah, so, you know what I mean. But yeah, I think with these players in their preferred positions, like a proper 3 up top, where you have actual wingers, not 2 10s that are tucking in. I believe we can. I'm confident going into this game, but I think this is where the real test is.
Yeah, and Fulham are no strokers either, man. Fulham are good.
Listen, you see that Harry Wilson? Yeah, he's a problem. He's a problem this season.
I like their fullback as well, Robinson. Is it Robinson?
Yeah, the American.
Yeah, the American. Yeah, man, I like him. I think he's their captain sometimes.
Yeah, good technical player. Listen, Iwobi's still very good for them.
Yeah, you got a couple of Arsenal, you got Smith Rowe, Iwobi, that Jimenez. I thought he was. Yeah, he's a bit hit and miss. I thought he was better at Wolves, to be honest. Since he joined,
I think they played more to his strengths at Wolves, though.
Yeah, definitely, man.
He's used more of a battering ram at Wolves. They want to play football at Fulham, don't they?
Yeah, exactly. So I think it'll be a good game. I hope it's going to be a good game. Better than recent results, anyway. But
at home, I'm hoping for maybe
if you don't win, is it going to be? How do you think you guys will react?
I think the fan base will. A lot of our fan base is very reactionary, very, very reactionary. Like, after the City game and after everyone was gassed, and then after the Arsenal game was still gassed, and they're talking about, carrick at the, like, some guys will do this carrick at the wheel thing and all this kind. I'm like, calm down.
Messages at 7 o'clock in the morning yesterday, bro. I was getting mean, bro. I was getting phone calls. He's even done.
Calm down with that. But for me, it's got to be. For me, if he gets a draw, it's kind of like right back to the drawing board. Like, let's see like how he goes again the next game, because he's got to see how, you know what I mean. Like, we didn't break him down this time, so the next team, can we break them down? But I think if he wins it, everyone's head's gonna go. But I'm still gonna be level-headed. If we lose the game, I do think there's gonna be a lot of questions asked on, like, how can you lose to this team but still get up for the? Because the thing is, we get up. Listen, even with Amorim, we beat City. We only lost 1-0 to you by a deflected goal. We beat Liverpool. We beat Tottenham. We beat Chelsea. All under Amorim. So the big games aren't a problem. This is the problem. So this is the big thing. And I think at home, I'm hoping for like a 2-0.
It's the same problem we had last season. We were, doing well against the top 6 teams. Our top 6 stats or whatever are our numbers against them are very good. And then when it comes to the smaller teams like the Fulhams, the Brightons, and the West Hams and that, they're the teams that we're dropping points. But this season now, we're winning those games, but struggling against the top teams. So it was like, you need to do both, home and away. Yeah, we have to get up for both games, and it's so much easier to get up for a derby or a rival. You know what I mean? It's so much easier to do that because you know what's at stake and you know what the fan base is gonna be like if you lose or win. You know, the reaction is mad, and I think in that terms, that's where Arsenal and United are very similar. Like our fan bases are very reactionary, very reactionary. But just looking at Arsenal's next game, our next fixture is away to Leeds. Actually, I think that's going to be on Sunday.
The microphone's a little bit fuzzy right now. Just to let you know.
Minus.
Yeah, it's doing a lot of raspy. It's going to be raspy.
Just 1 second. What about now? Is that any better?
Nah, I'll come out and go back in and see if it's my one quickly, yeah?
Yeah, go on. Cool.
One sec.
I think it stopped the noise. Sorry about this, guys. Technical difficulties. Just wait for Coach Cam to come back, and then we are almost ready to sign off. But yeah, man, let's talk about the Arsenal Leeds game quickly. I'm just gonna pause this quickly and just see what's going on. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Technical difficulties. But yes, we are back. We're gonna quickly go into the Leeds and Arsenal game. What did I say? Saturday, 3:00 kickoff. I think we've beaten them in the last 7 meetings. They are my second team, but obviously when it comes to playing against them, they're an enemy. So yeah. I need Arsenal to get the win. I think we'll get the win. We need to bounce back. We beat them 5-0 in the previous game. I think Gyökeres got 2. Hopefully, you know what? It would be nice to get a scoreline like that again to show that we can score goals from open play and just kind of put all that, the narratives and all that shit to bed, because I've just seen way too much.
Yeah, fingers.
I don't know why. You know what? For a team that's leading in, you know, I mean, all competitions and whatnot, and we're doing quite well. I get that we've bottled it in recently, but I really don't get why all these narratives have to come out. Like, they change every weekend. Why the media does all of this? It just, all it does for us now is just added pressure. Because I know the players see these things as well, as much as they probably try not to and stay away from it. But it must get to the players. They must hear these things. It must filter through. And when it comes to matches and that.
No, but bro, when you're top of the table, this is what happens. And the thing is, as Man United, we are the most talked about club in the world. We are clickbait FC. Yeah, so it's 10 times worse for us, even when we're doing bad, let alone good. So it comes with the territory that you're in. You just have to learn to deal with it. You have to take it. Because that there just shows again, can your boys handle the pressure or not? If you're gonna let the media and what the narratives get to you and it be a thing, what they're saying is right, then, isn't it? Like,
yeah,
that's the thing.
Questioning the mentality of the players now, and are they gonna bounce back from the loss? Is it gonna be same old Arsenal? Or we're gonna go again and all the rest of it? And I hear it, but I'm saying, like, let's add some context. 3 losses this season, the whole season, 3 losses in all competitions. That's it. And we played badly and still won some games as well.
But so you've gone seasons like this up until now and still lost.
Exactly. We've played seasons where we played much better football and still lost.
Yeah.
We've played in other seasons where we scored a lot more goals and still lost. So
This
like,
is the thing. So this is the question. This is why the question gets asked, though.
yeah,
This is
I
exactly why.
hear it.
Look. When Man City and Liverpool were going for it, Liverpool lost one game that season. They still lost it. So for here, you've already lost 3. It's not even the end of January. It's like you know what I mean. Anything can happen now. Like there's going to be questions asked.
Yeah.
There's going to be questions asked. But I think
Do you
the difference with Leeds now.
From now till May, do you think we lose another 3-4 games?
I mean, it's
Honestly.
possible. It's possible because remember when you guys get to February, March. Remember, you guys sometimes end up out of the Champions League. You end up out of the FA Cup. And then you lose a couple, and then you like start drawing. You don't have to lose though. You start drawing a couple games. Like you guys remember, like there's always that. Remember, like the last 3 years, you've had like a 2-week period where you end up out of 2 competitions and you lose a league game. That's a regular occurrence for you guys. So I wouldn't say it's out the realms of possibility.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the fixtures now, like the next 5 fixtures, and we're already through to the next round of Champions League. So tomorrow it's a nothing game really, against Kairat, Almaty, who are like probably one of the worst teams in the Champions League at the moment.
Yeah. So you'll put out a beat for that.
Leeds, I think we'll beat Leeds. Then we're in the second leg of the FA Cup with Chelsea. We've got the advantage.
I don't think you can overlook the Leeds game though. You know, I'll be honest with you. I don't think you can, because Leeds have turned the corner.
Leeds are a good team, and they play well against the big clubs.
They've turned the corner. They went they were unbeaten for like 8 in a row, weren't they? Until a couple of weeks ago.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. So they've turned the corner from who they were at the start of the season, and you got to remember, mate, you haven't. That's now, was it 3 games in a row you haven't won now in the league? It's not just let's routine back into. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think
I don't think it's a routine win. I think you will win it, but I don't think it's going to be just like a routine win. I don't think so.
I'm hoping that this win is a good thing. We take it as motivation now and think, you know what, we don't want this. This feeling that we've got now, how we're feeling. Like I'm hoping the players are thinking, you know what, we can't do this again. That wasn't good enough. We need to find a way to get through these and hopefully kick on and go on a little run. Because if we can do that, and we got to remember, like City aren't the same City we've had the last 3-4 years.
No, they're still a transition team right now.
They're still a very good team, but I still think they're finding their way. And I don't know if Harden gets injured. How well are they gonna pick up points and then score goals and do that without Harden, because a lot of their stuff goes through them. Yes, they've got a great set of players up front that they can rely on and whatnot, but Harden levels, and he's a machine,
Yeah. But he's not scoring. He didn't score and he didn't even score at the weekend, did he? Did he score?
Nah, I don't think so. I think he's still got 20 plus goals. That's what I'm saying.
But that's 8 or 9. That's 8 or 9 games now without a goal.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
But if you look at it now, Guehi and Semenyo, like Guehi's going to shore up that defense now.
Definitely.
He's going to shore up that defense differently. Yeah. So they're going to be harder to beat. It's whether or not they can do the attacking thing now.
Yeah. It's true. I don't know, man. I'll be honest. I still feel like it is asked to lose, and I think we'll win it. I think we'll win the league. What?
4 points isn't comfortable though, is it?
Yeah, it's not comfortable at all, bro. We could be 9. We should have been 9 points. At one point, we could have been 11 points clear, and that would have been, we could have ran away with it. And that's done. But like, honestly, I just don't. After that result and that performance, I just don't see how Arsenal can carry on playing like that. That can happen.
Do you still have to play City?
We do, but it's in April, halfway through April. We have to go to
that could be the title side of there.
Yeah, it could be.
It could be the title. Because if you draw one now, up until then, and you're both on a upward trajectory, that is the game. That is the game right there.
Yeah. And then you got to think of all the other competitions in between as well. Like
Can you do the Tuesday? Can you do the
Can you do
the quarterfinal, semi-final Champions League, and then go and meet City?
But like I said, bro, we've got the squad to do that. So I don't want to hear no excuses that we can't. We can't do that. Yeah, I don't want to hear it. Like, there's no excuses this time around for me, bro. But yeah, on that note, man, I don't think there's anything else we really need to cover. Like,
no problem, bro.
Yeah, man. Obviously, I know I'll let you go because obviously I know you've got a few things you need to do after. But yeah, man, appreciate you taking your time out coming on again.
Always here. I'm here for the good now. I'm here for good now.
So well done for getting 3 points. Enjoy it. You know,
clap myself on that. You know what I mean? Just clap myself on that.
No, I ain't bitter. Yeah, man, I ain't bitter. It is what it is. It's football. But yeah, man, listen. We'll be back next week after the game, probably after the weekend. We'll be back. We'll round it up, and then we'll take from there, man. But yeah, we've been Coach Cam. We've been staying on your feet. Like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, peace and love. Take care.
Take care, man.